Hello, everybody. Let me fix my thing here. How y'all doing today? This light, let me see if I turn this off. This thing is bright as I don't know what. Oh God, that's a little better. Okay. All right. I have a couple of things I want to talk about today. Got my coffee. Started doing my work, taking a little break though. I'm allowed breaks for my work. Okay. So I'm doing that. Okay. First thing, if you're on my Facebook, you saw that I recently posted a picture that I took with Oprah Winfrey. My son said he thought it was fake. It's not fake. All right. So I was part of the team that selected the speakers for the last Association for Talent Development Conference. Okay. One of the main speakers, because there are many speakers, but one of the main ones was Oprah Winfrey, and another one was Seth Godin. Okay. So we got to take pictures with Oprah afterwards, which was really cool. I mean, whatever. And I would have rather taken a picture with Seth, though, to be completely honest, right? Because he was the one who was most relevant for what we were doing. Okay. Now, so I did that. Oh, and let me say thank you. So I noticed that I have like 7 new subscribers since yesterday. So I appreciate that. Thank you all so much for subscribing. I have a goal to get a certain number of subscribers in the next month. So thank you so much for that. Y'all know that I was talking about doing a 90-day plan because my last day on my job is September 27th. Okay. So I talked about doing a 90-day plan because after that I have like, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 paychecks that no, not that many. A few paychecks after I quit my job because, leave and all that stuff that they pay you for that. So I have a plan in place. Now, I have been, being offered some opportunities that I did not expect. Okay. Very happy about that. Okay. So those are some things that something may come of those, and I may end up even getting a position before my 2 weeks are up, or getting what I really want before my 2 weeks are up. Let me just say it like that. So I'm very encouraged about that. So I started my 90-day plan. All right. I didn't do the whole thing. That's a lot of work. Like seriously, creating a plan, and it's every day for 90 days, like what I'm going to do. So I started doing that, but I have like high level stuff. So I just tell you some of the high level things I have. Hi, Jordan. 1, increase my YouTube subscribers. Okay, I already talked about that. Apply for a TED Talk. Okay, a video about what I wanted to do. Okay, so apply for a TED Talk. Now I applied for a TED Talk before, and I haven't got anything, but I'm gonna apply for that stuff again. Because I can do that. Write learning blogs. Oh, write learning blogs for cybersecurity. I am really getting into this cybersecurity stuff. Just by creating this curriculum, the subject matter expert that I work with, because I'm a newbie, he has me actually doing certain things to see how they work. Is this what we're going to add to the class? And in doing that, I'm really developing an interest. So I'm actually going to start making some blog posts about learning as it relates to cybersecurity, because I'm thinking that I may want to look more deeply into actually working in this area. And because it moves so fast, y'all know how fast iPhone comes out with a new phone and all these new features and new apps and all this other kind of stuff. Y'all see how fast that happens, right? These people need good learning in their environments, people who know what the hell they're doing. So I might need to look further into that. Plus, I just recently looked at a video on quantum computers. Child, listen. If you think this computer right here can do anything, go look up quantum computing. And Google, NASA, and somebody else is working on that right now. I'm telling y'all, that's going to have so many implications. It don't even make no sense. It's crazy. Um, yeah. So those are some of the things that I'm going to do in the 90 days. All right. Now, I talked to my son yesterday just to see how he was doing. You know, he just got a house. I wanted to see how the house was. You know, he just got married recently. You know, just he's in the army in North Carolina. So I just want to see how stuff was going, you know, with him. So we're chatting and stuff. He's telling me stuff and I'm talking to him. So I told him about my goal for to get my subscribers up. he said, Mom, you have, how many was it? 42 subscribers. Okay. He said, if you're trying to get to 1,000, you better start playing some Fortnite or something, you know, which I thought was hilarious, you know, because I know those gamers, they have millions of subscribers all over the world, you know, so I thought it was funny. Okay. But I started thinking about that. Okay. I'm like, okay. Now I started thinking about it because when we did the learner analysis for the cybersecurity course, we talked to parents and some kids, right? And we heard, and one of the questions we asked, what is your son? Now it's for boys now. Okay. So what does your son like to do with his free time? Fortnite. That's what we were hearing. He likes to play Fortnite. Or, you know, he's playing soccer or something like that. So in creating the curriculum, I found out a little bit about Fortnite because I know what the hell that was, you know, and I downloaded it onto my computer, but that was just to see, okay, what the hell is this? How can we use this in the curriculum, whatever. So I already have it. I was always familiar with it. So when I thought about what Jared said, I'm like, I do learning. Like that's what I do. So what if I make some videos of me, a mother, because normally, as far as I can see, you just see younger people or older men, you know, living in their mama basement and stuff like that, you know, playing Fortnite. But I'm like, okay, what if I actually learn? And I heard that recently somebody won like millions of dollars playing that damn game, you know. I don't know if I would get that good, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up my OBS studio and y'all going to see me learning how to play Fortnite. Okay, I'm gonna do some videos like that because first of all, I thought it was funny, but now I'm intrigued. Okay, because a lot of the stuff I talk about regarding how people learn and the reasons why they learn and the evidence of learning, I want to see, you know, I need to walk the talk and talk the walk or whatever the hell. I need to practice what I'm preaching. I mean, I already do, but in this area, I want to practice what I'm preaching. So I'm gonna have commentary along with it, of course, because at first I know I ain't gonna know what the hell I'm doing. All right. So I'm gonna need y'all along there with me to see what's going on. What the world is this? Hold on a second. I got something popping up on my screen. It looks weird. What is that? Okay, let me minimize that. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right. So that's Fortnite. Okay. Now, as far as the subscribers, one more thing I want to say. Yesterday, I was in Jay Wilson's chat. He did the most amazing thing. I tell you, I really like Jay Wilson. I mean, people are coming down on him, you know, saying stuff about or whatever. I really like him. And I like him because of what he does. Okay. Not just what he says or whatever. I like him because of what he does. So yesterday, I was in his chat. There was a content creator in there. She had like 800 something people and she needed like 200 more. Right there in his chat, Jay had like, I forget how many people were in his chat, like 600 people or something. He advocated for her, for us to go over and subscribe to her to get her to her 1,000 people. And she accomplished that. She actually got over 1,000, you know, in like 15 minutes. I thought that was amazing. And I said that in the chat. I was like, this is beautiful. I love this because in the entrepreneur course that we just did, me and my partner that we just created, we talk about something called Ubuntu, right? Which is an African philosophy. And that's about when you move up, you take people with you. You know, how does it go? If you're going to go fast, go alone. But if you're going to go far, you got to go together. You know, and that was a really great demonstration of that philosophy. And I really love that. I really, really did. And also, yeah, he is a good guy, isn't he, Jordan? So Lady Snoop TV said the same thing yesterday, and that's really something that we need to grab a hold of, because, what I mentioned was that that's how Black Wall Street came about. That's one of the primary things that happened during Black Wall Street. Now, they had circumstances around them where they couldn't really go out to, to other people for help or anything. We had to depend on each other, but, that really is a philosophy we need to subscribe to, and we need to subscribe to that more than we do right now. I'm talking about as a community. Okay. Now let me talk about this alleged news sector that's supposed to be somewhere on YouTube. Okay. Apparently, now I will be the first to admit, I came on YouTube to do what I'm doing, to share the stuff about my learning. I expected that many of my subscribers would be people in the same profession that I'm in, learning development and evaluation, a lot of instructional designers, a lot of evaluators, a lot of trainers, a lot of teachers, okay, would be part of this channel, or we would be part of each other's channels, right? So, but in trying to learn about YouTube and how it works, because I don't know, I just know people come on here and make videos, but to learn how it works and what attracts people and stuff, I started looking at other content creators. And I ended up in a bunch of content creators where there is a lot of mess, right? A lot of mess and backstabbing and doxing. I'm learning new terms, all that stuff, right? But there's also a lot of wonderful creativity. Okay, there's that too. So I'm learning various things from this sector, what they call this sector. Now, there are some people who feel like there's too much mess going on. And y'all know what I'm talking about. They talked about creating a new sector, which doesn't mean necessarily that we are moving somewhere. They're not going to Guyana. Okay, they still going to be here. But what they said, it's a new state of mind. Okay, now that was a while ago that we heard about this new sector and new state of mind. I'm still looking for it. I'm looking for it. I can't find it. Because let me tell you what I understand as a new state of mind. Okay. Now, I talked to y'all about before that behavior change has 4 elements. You don't just see what people do. Okay. Behavior has 4 different things. You have actions, you have thinking, physiology, and feeling. All 4 of those things make up what we call behavior. Okay. So much of it starts with thinking. Okay. When you think differently about something, when you believe differently about something, you respond in a different way. You act in a different way than when your mind was some other place. Okay. Now that's what I understand to be a change in mindset, new thinking, right? New state of mind. That means you're going to talk differently. You're going to respond differently. You're going to ask different questions. You're going to, you're going to feel differently about things when they happen. I haven't seen that at all. What I've seen is the same old, same old. Y'all tell me, have y'all seen a new state of mind? Have you seen it? Please point me in the direction, because I don't see a damn difference. Okay. I really don't. I'm just saying, how are responses different? Show me where minds have changed about the mess. Because I believe, now listen, I'm new. You say it's worse, Jordan. That's what I'm saying. Okay, if the mind changed, then it got even darker and lower. Okay, if there was any change at all, because you can't see what's in somebody's head. You can't see what's in their mind. You can't see. The only evidence you have about how you're thinking, about how your mind is basically what you do, what you say, how you direct people. That's the what you write down, what you post. how you respond to various things. That's telling me where your mindset is. I haven't seen it. You know, I really haven't. And I was like, oh, new state of, okay. Like, what's that gonna look like? This is something else I can learn. You know, how are you able to be in the midst of what you feel is mess, but still be above it, rise above it? New state of mind. I'm looking for it. Like I'm seriously interested in seeing it. I seriously want to see how responses are different when you get the same stuff thrown at you, because that's what you're saying. That's saying, what you're saying is, okay, when you come at me this way, this is a learning moment. Y'all catch this. When you come at me this way, before, this is what I did. I got on camera and called you all kind of B's and W's and, you know, just called you all kind of stuff, sick people on you, and was like, I'm gonna send people here to do this. And but that was before now, before the change of mind. Okay. Before the new mindset. That's what happened. Now, with the new mindset, the new state of mind, when you throw that same thing at me, you're not gonna see me calling you B's and H's and sicking people on you and all this. You're not gonna see that. Why? Because I got a new state of mind. Now what you're gonna see is this. I haven't seen that. That's what I'm saying. What I see is the same old, same old. Just because you say new state of mind, that does not make a new state. You actually got to do something. Do we understand that you actually got to do something? You got to do something. That's what I'm saying. You have to do something if you want people to, first of all, believe that this is actually true. Am I saying anything that's not true? Y'all tell me if I'm misinterpreting, or if I actually don't know what a new state of mind is. Like, seriously, I'm all about the learning. I'm all about it. All about it. Y'all know that. I'm all about it. So please correct me where I may be wrong, because I may be wrong. And that's one thing that I have learned. Okay. I can be wrong. I'm okay with making what I call developmental errors. Because and I call it developmental, because that means, okay, now I can learn from that, which means I can now grow and mature in that area. Okay. If I was wrong in that area, that's what I can do. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm all right. I'm all right with y'all saying, Cheryl, you got it wrong, girl. So I wanted to just bring that up because I'm really interested in, I'm really interested in that. And I keep hearing it. It keeps coming up right after you done made a video, just tearing somebody down from top to bottom. Now your next video is about the new state of mind, as if it really exists. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Like I just won't see it. That's because I'm familiar with that. I know about having a new state of mind because I changed mine. I changed my mind, and I know what that's like. That's hard work. That is really hard work, and it does require work. I can't go around here just saying stuff the way I want them to be, but not do the work to get there. I mean, I can. I can absolutely say stuff and not do the work to get there. But what's going to come out, the evidence is going to show that ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. That's what the evidence is going to show. That's all I'm saying. Because we look for evidence. I'm in learning development and evaluation. Evaluation is about taking in the facts, taking in what you see, observing, listening. Okay. And then forming a judgment. The judgment I have right now, after taking in what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, what's posted on people's community feeds, I don't see a new state of mind at all. None. Maybe y'all still working on it, which is fine because it don't happen overnight. It don't happen. Like I said, it takes work. It doesn't happen overnight. So maybe I need to wait a little longer to see some progress. Maybe that's what it is. I haven't waited long enough, even though the new state of mind thing, I think came up like a month or two ago. I got to go back to my video and look and see. I don't know. But it was a minute ago. So we're going to see. We're going to see how that works. We're going to see how that works. So now, y'all know I came on here, I think it was the beginning of last week, and I said, I finally decided to quit my job. Now, in subsequent videos, I gave you reasons why, okay? Because I really want to be free. I know that I'm worth more than I am being valued in the workplace. My value is much more than that, much more. I don't like feeling like other people have so much control over what I make, over how I use my time, especially how I use my time. I don't like that people have so much control over that, you know? So all those reasons, I'm giving you all those reasons, you know, as to why I felt like quitting was now I don't know if it's the best or the worst decision. I ain't gonna find that out till later. But quitting this job has been one of the most authentic decisions that I've made, meaning I made it. I looked at the evidence, all of it. And I said, you know what? This is the decision that I'm going to make. And because I said it that way, that means I'm accountable for it. And I'm okay. I want to be accountable for my own decisions. Okay. I absolutely do. Now, y'all heard me say all that stuff. Well, what you didn't hear me say, and yesterday I wrote an email to one of my mentors, an amazing guy. I met him years and years and years ago in the federal government. And I worked with him a little bit on and off, but especially like right before he retired. So like a month ago, I called him and I told him about all the issues that I was having at work. You know, I wasn't engaged. I wasn't happy, you know, and I wanted to be. I wanted this job to work. You know, I wanted to be able to, just like my last job, I wanted to be able to go there and be happy to see the people that I work with. Who don't want that? Who want to go in? Listen, I used to tell people, this is a remote job. It's remote. I told people, how in the world can you hate to go to your remote job? That don't make no sense. Y'all, I'm telling you, I will wake up in the morning and like, all I'm going is to my basement. Okay, it's remote. But I used to be like, I gotta go to this job, which is crazy. That's how bad it was. And it's not the job. It's the fact that I don't feel useful. I don't feel like I can do what I'm here to do. You know, that was the issue. Okay. And I just didn't want to do that anymore. So I talked to him like a month ago about it, and we had a really good conversation. He gave me some tips and, you know, suggestions on how I can move forward. I used them, you know, and I tried, and it's just not working out. Okay. Now I sent him an email because I've been talking a really good game. I really have. And it's true. Like I do want to be free. I do want to feel more in control. I want everything I told you is true. But what I put in that email, I told him, I said flat out, I'm scared. I'm scared. In fact, I'm terrified because I don't know what's next. And I told him, I said, working for somebody and having them tell you what time to be to work, what time you can take a break, what time you can go to lunch, what kind of work you can do, how the quality of that work, what kind of training you can go to, what you can't do here. Here are the rules for documentation, you know, all of that stuff, just all, you know, that I told him, I said that having somebody control me that way in the work, even because you spend a lot of your life at work. Okay. Having somebody control me that way kind of became like an addiction. Right. So, and I told him, I said, I'm scared because now I don't know how I can function without that, you know, that addiction. without being controlled like that. I barely, do you know what I'm saying? So anybody on any kind of addiction, they'll tell you the same thing. I can't function without doing this, and that's kind of how I felt. So it was really scary because I'm in it every day. I've been working since I was like 17. Some of y'all been working since before that, right? Having somebody tell you what the hell to do and then putting a price tag on it, it's like an addiction. So now you don't know how to value yourself. You need somebody else to do it. You don't know what time to wake up in the morning. You need somebody to tell you. Okay. You don't know how valuable your work is. You need somebody to tell you that. You can't determine that on your. So that's how I was feeling at that moment, right? And I just had to admit, you know what? I'm scared. I'm just scared about what I do next. Not just what I do next, but damn it, how to do it. I know what I want, but how the hell do I do that without somebody telling me, okay, now you do this, and this is where you get that promotion, and that's how you do that. I'm gonna have to figure that shit out. That's all it is. And I felt better after just coming out and admitting that I was scared. I think some of us need to do that a little bit more. Talk about how you just scared. It's okay. It's all right. That just means, there's a bunch of uncertainty. There's a bunch of uncertainty ahead of me. I can't figure it out. I don't know if I have the right tools. I don't know if I'm vivacious enough. I don't know. Like, I just don't know. There's so many unknowns that you get scared. And this is what I talked about in one of my other videos, uncanny valley, right? That's when you just not sure. So a natural reaction, if you walk in a tunnel and something just jump out in front of you, you don't know what the hell that is. Your body is going to naturally have a reaction, fight or flight, right? And that happens when you're in the midst of the unknown, when something unknown is in front of you. That was just a natural reaction. When I quit, natural reaction. Okay, I'm scared. I don't know what's ahead of me. I don't know what's in front of me. So now, like with this 90-day plan that I'm working on and all that, what I'm doing is filling in those unknown spaces. I'm saying, okay, let's get it together. Okay, these are the things that I'm going to place in front of me, because what I don't want to do is to sit back and just let stuff happen and then just react. Okay, that's no, we're not going to do that. All right. Now, some stuff may come along that I didn't plan for, both positive and negative. And that's just life. Life don't give a shit that I quit my job. Life just going to happen. Life is going to happen. So I need to stop cursing. My boyfriend told me to stop cursing on this thing. And he's right, because I know some of y'all might be sensitive. But so I'm not going to just sit back and let it happen. Okay. Some things I'm going to say, all right, I want this in this place. This is where I'm going to spend my energy and my time to engineer the outcome that I want in this area. Okay. Now so with the 90-day plan and some of the other things that I'm doing like that, that's what's happening there. I'm engineering my own outcome. All right. And again, like I said, stuff just happens sometimes. It just happens. I can't control everything, but what I can control, I'm going to go ahead and take the reins and do that. All right. So my break is almost over. Then I got to get back to work. So next steps. Right now, I have to, I told you that the first day of the course that I did was Saturday. So I'm going to write a report on that and get with folks so that the next one we have, which is not next Saturday, but the Saturday after, we can just move forward with that. So I'm doing stuff with that, which is good because this goes to another possible opportunity that I may have in front of me, but we'll see. And I'll let you know about that. Fortnite. I'm going to install Fortnite again because I took it out of my computer. I was like, I don't need all this stuff on here. Now I do. I'm going to reinstall it. And hopefully the next video will be me starting my Fortnite journey to learn how to play this game. And I put it on my Facebook. If you're not part of my Facebook, you can go to my Facebook page because I posted it there last night what I was going to do. So I'm going to get my OBS stuff on. I need to learn how to edit. I don't know how to edit videos I ain't gonna even say very well. I don't know how to edit no damn videos. I mean, no videos. So I need to, I don't know, watch tutorials on that or something. But so hopefully in the next day or two, I'll have everything together and we can get this Fortnite stuff going. Okay. All right. Y'all Fortnite players about to get spanked by this mama right here. Oh, let me show you my Golden Girls shirt. Y'all see my Golden Girls? I love this show. I do. I grew up watching it with my mom. I ain't gonna get up too much. I ain't got no bra on. You see that? Yeah, I refuse to be restricted, constrained, and tied up in my own house. So I leave that kind of stuff for outside. All right. My break is over. So thank you all for listening in. And I will see you later. Okay. Bye.